Hello, Glitch Reaper here again. Uh, Bula, fine here. Yeah, I'm doing fine, don't worry. But yeah, I actually had some various plans, and that clipboard gave me an idea to just try to plan out a few things a bit more easily. So I'm probably gonna try to go with this. Mostly. You know, things do come up, so you know how it is. I do have some news. I'm still pondering if I'm going to go forward with it, but I may do the 1.10.2 version of my mod pack since it's pretty stable. So I might start doing more of that. I'm still probably going to be doing the 1.7.10 version as well because well, it's just some things that are going to be different between them because of well, lots and lots of Minecraft changes and stuff. So we'll see. You'd be surprised what's on 1.10.2 now. It's actually pretty incredible. But anyhow, let's get on with the shoe. Let me see here. Yeah, I'll probably get to this a little. Well, I don't know. I could get to that early, but I might just do a little bit of research earlier on. So I'm not necessarily going to do these entirely in order. I was just going to try to, but not, since I was going to show off some drinks and clear a little space at the same time, I may not do that until later because right now I have my thirst full. So my thirst bar is perfectly okay right about now. And then again, I do have some extras. Or yeah, I do. Now, how I got so much glass is not because I've been combing the beach. I've actually been working with some magical crops. And yeah, let me see here. That reminds me, in case you saw that on the side, I'm thinking of slapping a ring on it early. I'm still pondering that. Might at least get that rose gold ready while I'm at it. That seems like a good idea. Okay. But yeah, how magical crops work, and you may notice that there's different ores, and I have mine summed up, but the majority has been from, like, mob kills that happens. And the thing is that there's certain ways these things work out. You'll be getting a lot of Minicio Essence, lips again, Minicio Essence whenever you kill things and whenever you mine up stuff. So, well, mainly it's ore. But we also have these things that you need for magical crops. You may be familiar with some of these, maybe not, because there's some different aspects of magical crops I haven't seen people do very often. They usually just go down the same path, but I'm going to show off some of the extras. Now, you'll definitely always need these Infusion Stones, which the very first one is Minicio Essence around something precious, whether it's a diamond, an emerald, or a block of gold. And seeing how I have Botania here, and villagers drop emeralds periodically, just standing around, I used an emerald. But to get the greater versions of these, you have to promote them in different ways. Now, you can use them to get higher and higher tiers of essence. Like this one's Acacio, and it goes on to Crucio, Imperio, and Zavitio is like the final essence. So it goes up through several tiers. The first types of seeds and stuff you don't need tiers for, but after that you start needing these greater and greater amounts. Now, to get the regular one, which is the next step up, you need, like, first tier of essences, including the elemental essences. And that's what I've got sort of growing in that garden over there. It's kind of a garden. And then, of course, you need some things that I haven't done yet. Like, I haven't fully gotten all, like, I haven't really got these kind of tiers. The second tier of, like, essences from crops. Like, the first tier, the elemental essences, is kind of semi-easy. Semi-not. But this is like any kind of similar essence in any pattern. A lot of these are shapeless recipes, and that helps. But do note these have durability, and every time they do a crafting operation, they lose a bit. So that's something you kind of look out for. I wound up with an extra because I forgot that you actually get you get to keep your stone whenever you promote it to a higher one. You get to keep the earlier one, so that's interesting. The strong one is you know, the next step up that requires the essences, as I was saying. But then afterwards, you need to get like the extreme, which requires some very heavy stuff that I'll have to get a hold of, and it's still going higher. And then we wind up with the master, Now, the Master one requires some of the highest tiers of Essence, and it's sort of weird where some of these tiers go, because there's some things I would have expected to be higher up on the list, and some things lower, but Magical Crops doesn't entirely tier things the way you think it would. But it's just the way it works out. I've made a lot of progress with it. Now, Minitio Seeds, which gives you the basic crop and gives you more than Minitio, just requires some Minitio around some seeds. That's fairly easy. But do note that this becomes a base for other seeds, so you will always need more of these. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing magical gardening like I am, because I like doing that. I went along with dye seeds, which required one of these, some of that second tier essence, which is Acacio, or, well, they say Acacio, but it's, Acio? I don't know. Accio? Maybe Accio. I'm not entirely sure. Usually I just say Acacia. Where am I getting an A from? Anyhow, you just need some of that and some dye in one of those seeds. And I went with dye seeds. And that gives you one of the essences for, like, the next tier. And in terms of, like, promoting the stone. Or rather, getting a new one. And that's what I did to get it. Because this is, like, one of the easiest to make, since you can just, like, get some of these from, like, say, flowers. So that worked out nice. I got water, which requires some buckets of water. You do get the buckets back, might I add. And fire is similar. It requires buckets of lava. And you do get, again, you get the buckets back, so don't worry about losing them. Earth, you need, well, dirt or some kind of soil. You can apparently use podzol and some other alternatives, but yeah, mostly those two. And I have air, which requires the glass bottles. I don't think I have any others of that tier, actually. No, because I don't have any others of that tier. Otherwise, this is definitely going farther than I have. So just checking along here. Whoop. Which one was... Oh, yeah, rubber. I don't really need that one. I think it just gives you glue in this mod pack. It's, like, compatible with several other rubbery things in other mod packs. But oh, yeah, I have nature. I use various plants to get that one. And you can be a pretty good mix. I think I mainly just use sugar cane since I'm growing it over there. Nether is the next tier up. So I really need to get the next tier up. And so I've got sort of a crop going there. I haven't really used AgriCraft to accelerate it yet, and that is something you can do. And I'll get into AgriCraft later whenever I do my Sky Garden more, because I definitely want to do it up there. It's just a lot of space to build with, so it just comes in really handy to do things that way. But the thing is, you get to see these elemental essences, and they can give you all sorts of interesting stuff. And that's sort of how I got things set up there. Well, like the little plants anyhow. Like, oops, wrong one. Anyhow, as I was saying, you can get, like, unlimited dirt, so you can see how that usually shows up like Skyblock type maps. You can get clay, cobble. And the thing I did is I mixed it with some fire essence to get some sand. Yeah, so I can have all the sand that I want. And that means I have unlimited glass, so I don't have to go tearing up beaches anymore. As for fire, you can get lava buckets. Now, an interesting feature I was going to do and show off later on is you can make specific enchanted books if you have the right essences. Like this one will give you flame. Now, the experience book is something I don't have yet. It requires a higher tier. But once I get into that, I can definitely get most of the enchanted books that I'd like. And again, there's like different things these can do for you. Okay, okay, I hear a zombie. Are you at my back door again? No, thank goodness. That was kind of annoying. Kept having a zombie at my back door. But I have heard him. It means I must go out and destroy him. That guy always has his door open. I cannot shut it. I cannot go into it. It's jammed. I have no idea why or how. It just happened. That's all I know. Hey, an Enderman. I have plenty of pearls, thank you very much. I keep getting them from, like, treasures from dragons, oddly enough. Okay. Well, with everybody sleeping and me clearing out the town, I might as well do this. I just noticed my thirst bar is down a bit, so I can show off what I was going to do. Hey, cow. You're a star in this. Eventually I'm going to have to rename you. Because I know what you've been up to, and I know you're associating yourself with random sheep over here. So you're definitely part of the Chaos Crew. So you are getting renamed eventually. But yeah, I have milk. And all I had to do was milk a cow and have some glass bottles. But how you get these is pretty simple. It's just bottles and some milk. And this is a better way of handling the thirst mod. Milk. Like, it always counts as clean, and it stacks decently well. It stacks up to 4 each, actually, for some reason. So it's kind of a limited stack, but at 3 droplets each, which is like about this part of the bar here, then that's actually pretty good, because these are 1.5, and you get 5 uses. This is 3 each, but it stacks up to 4. Overall, that means about 12 for these. At 1.5 each 5 times over, that's actually more like 7.5 or something like that. So this is clearly the better option. So I'm definitely going with milk from now on. I just wish I could make my cow more portable. Then I would literally never run out. Well, I do know a way to do it, kind of, but I don't think I'd be able to keep dragging this cow along everywhere. Oh, wait, I just figured it out. Okay, it'll just take some witching. I just remembered how I could have a portable cow. Portable cow. Okay, so let's see what I've already done off this. We see here, I will love that plank later, thank you. Show better drinks. Magical crops tricks. Yeah, as I was explaining how to get all those really cool stuff from it. Now, there's a lot more to it, but I definitely wanted to explain the books, because that will totally come up later. Again, just a moment. I've been having some serious equipment issues recently. Okay, sorry about that. I've been having some pop filter issues. It keeps popping off. I really wish there was a better way to secure it. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, as I was saying, those were some interesting tricks. You can get a lot more from magical crops than most people do. I mean, how many times do they forget about the enchanted books? Okay, maybe I'm just more of a fan of enchanted books. I don't know. So that could just be me, the way that I actually look for things like that. So I like the anvil system in Minecraft. In fact, I usually love how mods and Minecraft really motivate each other more and more. So yeah, when they added enchanted books and control enchanting, that was really cool. But yeah, I do need to love a certain plank, and the reason why has to do with quests. So that was definitely on my list. Oop, wrong quest. That's a totally different quest. Here in Armory, I've been doing a lot of questing, just doing things that required, basic ingredients I could find around here, especially with stuff that just comes from vanilla, like things that require, like iron and wood and stuff like that. And for the most part, that's been working out fine on the quest, but here's a point where you'll run into a bit of a barrier. And it's whenever you're preparing to show off your loot and store it in some interesting ways. And this is about the Armory. Well, the thing is, you'll be getting some more rewards. Notice there's, at least just between here, there's 3 different armor stands. Just saying, this was a popular feature before 1.8, so that's one of the reasons why they added them. They're going, yeah, people really want to show off their armor. I mean, just right here, there's 3 different ones. One of them I had to make. It wasn't really that hard. It was just, it was just wood in different ways, like fences and sticks and stuff. And might I add, all those at the bottom row are slabs. Just some things don't render right. But the reason why this will be a barrier to you comes with these things. Refined planks. This is very important because there's a special way you have to get a hold of these. Because they have this mod Yigamol Chatels. It's, I believe that's in French. Why am I having easier time with other languages recently? Rather than mine. I have no idea. My lips are just, I don't know what they're thinking. But anyhow, I think I'll just go with some birch. Just saying. But it takes a little assembly here. Because here we have a table press and a saw bench. Now, I'll have to do a quick again, lips. What is going on? Seriously, lips. But yeah, in this mod, you have to get these planks in a very specific way. Now, this just requires a a glass bottle and some flax seeds, and those are all over the place. Like, if you punch grass, you will find them. You'll also need an iron saw, which again is kind of easy to make because, you know, iron. It's in the name, it's pointing it out to you. And you'll also need the table press, again, just iron and wood, so not that hard. And the saw bench. This one has a slightly unusually shaped recipe, but it's, again, still simple stuff. But the thing is, you need to use these in order to get to that plank. So if you're going to love that plank, you're definitely going to need to do something about it. Now, I have a saw in my inventory. I need at least 2 wood. Okay. That's okay. There you go. Are you okay in there, chicken? Because I literally just shoved this wood upside your beak. I don't think this chicken really knows what's going on. It seems a little suspicious. But anyhow. You can see it has this really cool interface here. You literally just rock this back and forth gently. Yeah. Wood, wood, wood. Would you like some wood? I like some wood. I've been known to work with wood a lot in my past, so why not? Okay, okay. Hold. Yeah, I think you kind of have to hold the button down. Oh, I think you can just wiggle it. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, they're actually calling it a plank saw in this case, and it is very graphical. Like, I have to kind of track this thing a bit. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just wiggle it around. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I don't remember how many of these planks I need. Wiggle, wiggle. But I know it's not really, like, too bad, but at the same time, it's... Okay, I shaved it down completely. How do I exit now? Do I have to hit the escape button? Apparently I do. Okay, 7. Is this enough? I'm trying to remember if... It doesn't even register that the right way. Or maybe it doesn't accept birch. It's just the most common wood that I had, so... Okay, loot chest. Let me see here. Any finished one. That's refined, of course. And this. That's good. That's good. And I'll need a weapon rack, which is 2. At least I think it was a weapon rack was the other thing. Was it? Yeah, okay, so I have enough. At least I think so, because I will need to do something else to them, and that comes over here with this table press. The saw bench is just for chopping your wood. Okay, so let me get that out of the way for now. But yeah, you just slap these on here. There you go. And, ooh, I needed that ready. Oh, wait. I don't have to actually go back for a crafting table. I have an adventure backpack. Isn't this handy? Got all sorts of stuff in here that I've been getting ready to use, some of which I will run out of eventually. As you can see, I'm kind of getting ready to use some blood magic. That will be ahead later. But I don't remember if Diggy and Spiky put that... Well, mostly Diggy was working with it, so I don't know if Diggy put this any particular place in the actual quest line. I'll have to ask him if that's much farther on or not. I'm going mostly with it, but I may jump ahead to handle some things. I don't know. But, okay, I have to start this with an open hand. No. How do I start you? I think I know I need to work this plank over with some of this oil. No, that's not it. Do I have to put it in this way? No, I thought I used the table press. Is there something else I used to refine this? Because I thought that I had to refine this with oil this way. Damage shelf. No, that would require it. That's still something. A wardrobe would still require that. The saw bench is over there. Table press is there. The sculpture I'm not entirely sure how to get, but I know that's something cool. Where is the thing to get these finished? Because it should have been that one. Am I inserting this wrong? Oh no, I need sandpaper first. That's my next step. And you gotta click on it with the exact thing. I think I need to sand it down and then use the oil. That's it. Okay, just a slime ball, some glass, and some paper. I can handle that. And if not, I know where I can get a source of more stuff. Okay, minerals. Do I have any glass left? Yes. Okay, do I have any sugar cane? No, I have paper already. I don't need to worry about it, so never mind. I know I have one of these. So hey, jellyfish, give me that slime ball. And that is shapeless. So, now it should work. Hopefully. I don't need you right now, Saw, so let's go that way. Yep. I'm doing some woodworking. Don't worry. I'll get to stuff. Okay, so I need to sand it down first. I almost forgot that step. Yeah, you have to click it with the right item. So, yeah, I need to wiggle this down. And yep, there, it's changed color, so I know that that's working. Okay, I gotta do this one at a time, apparently. So I gotta do this with an empty hand. It's been smooth. It's smooth? I don't even remember what that's a reference to. I think I do, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I know that's a reference to something. I heard that somewhere in that exact way. Smooth? It's just like a way that somebody was, like, teasing or something, and I totally forget. What in the world was I watching? Yeah, that's right. This thing runs out of durability so fast. But yeah, that's one thing. These do have durability in and of themselves. So when it comes to your special woodworking tools that's needed for the quest, remember that. Although, it is a bit down, and I do have something else I can show off. So I might be able to combo this. I mean, I have plenty of these. And who keeps leaving my door open? People, stop leaving my door open. Please work. Please work. Please work. Are you not gonna work? I'd really like this to work. Maybe the basic just can't handle it? I don't know. But you're supposed to do this with things that are partially broken, is to... Okay, let me demonstrate on something else. It was working before. Okay, you see, it repaired it and then it went away. Maybe it's just not compatible with certain items. I don't know. But I do have... Because I know I'm not going to get through all these planks like this, so I definitely need to get more stuff and handle it that way. And you can see why it's important to have renewable glass, because this mod pack will eat your glass very hard. So, yeah, I'm just going to grab a piece of glass over here. And not all things are apparently compatible with that. Here we go. Those repair kits, but they kind of remind me of the duct tape on ore spawn. If you're not familiar with how that works, it is a very similar fashion, actually. What it is it's kind of looks a bit like a cake, how it works. Because you, like, put it down, you click stuff on it that you'd like to repair, and then it, like, repairs a certain portion of it each time. Those repair kits kind of work similarly to that. But the more advanced ones being able to do a lot more. This process is definitely taking it's taking more sandpaper than I first thought it would. But I don't need absolutely all of them. I just need 6. I'd like to have all of them done, because there's some nice things you can make with them. But we'll see. Okay. Please, plank, please. I just need to wiggle you a little bit more. Thank you. I think... Okay, that is enough, and I need to start refining them. I will try to do this one before that, because I have just a little bit more durability left. Please work. Again, I'm really curious if some other things can repair that. There's some other things in the mod pack later that might be useful, because just out of curiosity, not really seriously saying it's a big deal. But now that I have them smoothed, I need to work something else out. The linseed oil. I only have so much of this. Okay. Eye oiling the plank. Process is kind of involved. Oh yeah, I need to get these out of my way again. I love this plank. Got an achievement for that. And I was working into the night. I'm not... I know I'm the defender of the village, but I'm just gonna let the zombies burn the traditional way. Hey there, cow. I need to take a slight milk break. So I'm gonna have myself some quick drink of milk. Thank you. Thank you very much. I like the milk. Ah, there we go. Oh. All that to get a good plank. These two... well, at least my list is more thought of as a procession thing than one episode, because I have a feeling it's not going to be done by the end of this because of how long this process takes. It always has to be done with an empty hand. But yeah, you need a lot of this refined timber here. It's definitely an ongoing theme. At least if you want to do the quest line the right way. That's something I'm kind of going for. Or, you gotta, like, not miss a spot. So, this is very involved. Oh, you keep forgetting I need to keep that out of my way. Is this enough for one more? Is this enough for one more? No, it was not. It was not. Luckily, it literally grows around here, because that's what I've been doing. Is, you'll see I've got a little, again, I have some stuff going on. The interesting thing is, most of these types of plants from a couple of mods, including Gigamo Chatels and Growthcraft, both don't exactly require farmland. Luckily, I got a little luck on this. Flax. Please, seeds. Yes, I have more seeds. Need to plant some more again later. Do I have some more around here? Do I have enough? Because I know flax is what I need to get more of this oil. Okay, only 2. You're not being very productive, flax. Oh, there you go. I got 4 off that one. I mean, I got 2 off that one. I got 4 total. Whoa! 3 at once. Impressive, impressive. Because I definitely need more flax seeds. I think I got some more... Whoa! Forgot about all these. I'll have to replant some more of this later, but I definitely need to use the seeds. The fiber, I'm going to have to check out what all I can do with it later. I think I remember it's used to, like, make clothing type items and stuff. Or at least it's used to make some kind of cloth. Let me check that on the fiber real quick. What do you do? Oh, you just used to make wool. Oh, that's nice. You can kind of interconvert between the two. Because that would, since we have the ability to revert wool, that means you can get string. Okay. So I have plenty of seeds I'll be able to replant and stuff. But really, how much luck do I got on here? Or do I have? No. This isn't the one I had with luck. It was this one. Oops. I literally should have hit with a pickaxe. That'd be funny, because that will work on it, is using the luck from Tinker's Tools on things that normally aren't appropriate. So, yeah, I forgot which one I was going to actually have to use. So I need to oil up again. I didn't realize it would take quite this much oil, but at least I'm halfway through, so that's really good. It's really good. Don't know if I'll need to, like, cut this between episodes or not. Step assist, please. There's different types of step assist between mods, and some of them are a little contrary because you can't use your shift key to stop it. Others seem to be perfectly fine with being able to be stopped. It seems to be a matter of, I don't know. Come on, wiggle. There you go. That one was just being a little contrary. can I fulfill this quest? Because wanting to do the quest, love that blank. Really out already? I don't think that was fully smooth. Oh well. I don't... Wait, do I need it? Yeah, I do need it, I think. Yeah, it still says it's smooth. Yeah. Well, I still have more, so I'm good. Luckily, I kinda knew what to do. Just to have some extra. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. There we go. 'Cause I needed that 6th. I can deal with that later if I need more stuff, but I definitely needed the 6 because that's what the quest needs. I could put that up there. Okay. Again, sorry, I'm having some equipment issues. Alright, redstone. Sticks? Stick, please. Sticks. Here, sticks. Oh yeah, I had plenty of that, so I'm good. I need the iron and redstone, that's all I needed. Loot. There we go. Ah, that one. Where's my sword again? Okay, a couple different achievements there, and I can finally cross this one off. Yay! Oh, gosh. Normally I'd go with a fish trophy because, well, me. But after doing all that, I feel very accomplished, so I'm going with night. There we go. I think I can do that with a deco craft table at some point. Oh gosh, is there anything after that I need to go through? It still keeps going! I'll need to do some other stuff later. Oh well. See, how do I do? Oh! I need to just re-get those, or is this a manual detect? I'm not sure here. Because I technically have these. Most of them, anyhow. I have slightly library when it comes down to it. Well, I have a good library. So, let's... Yep, sorry. I need to just... I can put some of these over here for now. I will need sandpaper tools. These. Over there. Oil. Okay, I think I have enough space to take care of things. At least I think so. Okay. Okay. See if it just detects all these this way, if I need something else. No, I gotta actually remake them. Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, I can do that. It's just, I would rather not have to worry about that, so... Oop, my clipboard, I almost forgot. Need to check that off for this session. Love that blank. Yes, there we definitely do. Okay. Okay. Okay, so with that done... this is Glitch Reaper. I don't know if I'm actually logging out here, but I will probably be trimming this into a couple of episodes and doing this as a full session, and again, I lost my thing. What the heck? Sorry. As I said, I'll probably do a little cutting and be back fairly soon after making sure this becomes a couple of different episodes rather than just one enormous one. Although, admittedly, I That tends to happen sometimes. Oh well, I'll be right back after the break.